up guys, what is up girls, welcome back to Magerikk Gaming Channel. My name is Jacob and welcome to another Legion video. I know it's over 1 week ago since Legion got announced at Gamescom, but still, there's still a lot of information that I haven't covered yet and I haven't been going over. This video, however, I will be focusing purely on the new artifacts that we will get. But before I start talking about any of that, let's talk about class orders, because fuck you guys. No, I love you. I want to show you as much as I possibly can during the time I have. So, class orders are not that big of a thing yet. We haven't heard so much about it. So, I thought why not combine it into, you know, the same video. So that's what we're gonna do. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you're doing some thumbs up, it always helps. And I'll put a link in the description as usual. Anyway, enjoy. So class orders is coming in the new World of Warcraft expansion Legion. What is class order? What is a class order anyway? What are we gonna do with our class orders? And yeah, what is it all about? Very simple. You are the leader who has this amazing artifact weapon. You lead everyone working together. If you're a paladin, you are having the Ashbringer in your hand and you're raising it to the sky. And people, your followers, your heroes, they will follow you. And here comes the new amazing part of this, you know, housing, whatever thing for your class only, that we didn't have in Draenor. Let me just go over this really quick. Class identity vital to Legion expansion. Right, so this means that it will focus purely on your class. No shit, that's what a class order is. So you will come together, okay? You will come together as a class, as a whole class, in order to make these orders. In order to fight a Legion, we need to have order between the Horde and the Alliance. There's not enough time to start a war between the two factions, so we need to make these orders. For example, the Mages of the Kirin Tor, the Knights of the Silver Hand, and so on. So you will come together and you will, you know, be able to upgrade your artifact, customize it. You have these epic quests you need to accept, you need to complete there. You will have these small chats with your other players who are playing the same class as you. For example, I play a mage, so I could come in, hey guys, how you doing? And you could start to cry, because if you're a mage, like, my raid group, they hate me, they keep demanding portals and food, I'm their bitch, guys, what can I do? And so on. So that is what it's all about, focusing on classes, bringing them together in order to bring some order to Azeroth. So yeah, just what I said, it's a private clubhouse. For example, the Death Knight's Acropolis floating above Eastern Plaguelands. So far, that's all we got. And yeah, so as I said, Silverhand or Kirin Tor. It is placed in many different areas, of course, around Azeroth, around worlds. For example, the Paladins, it's gonna be underneath Light's Hope Chapel, whatever, in Eastern Plaguelands. That's the most iconic places for Paladins. The Shamans will be in a hollowed cave by Maelstrom, and Warlocks will have this Legion portal in another world. So it's it's a very good variety. There's also a lot of QQ going on. It is a very old news, but still, where rogues are, you know, blaming Blizzard for not, you know, giving some love to their class. They, you know, mean they hate rogues, which they probably do, since, you know, everyone hates rogue. No, but their idea in the first beginning of Blizzard was to put the rogues underneath Dalaran in the sewers. I mean, sure, they're rogues, but they're not rats. I mean, come on, Blizzard. They belong in Ravenhold Manor. Just give them what they want so they don't, you know, spam your goddamn forums anymore. So, you collect members of your class to fight the Legion. They're called champions, not followers. It's an evolution of follower system. There are fewer followers and it's more meaningful, like Lady Liadrin. Better integration into world. Champions enable you to do things instead of doing things for you. For example, you can acquire a few elite lore figures for your class order that will follow you, but not like the followers. They will go around the world, they will scout it, and they will come back with a report, and they can say, hey, this cave I found, there's a boss and some loot, you can go and take a look at it if you want, and I will accompany you, and stuff like that. They will follow you, they will not do the things for you, they will not take all the fun like your followers ruined your experience in Draenor. So that's a great thing. It's a very, very nice thing, and they're reducing the limit of followers, you know, champions whatsoever. And for example, they can scout an area, and if you're in that area, you will get benefits like a buff or anything. It could be anything, guys. So I'm really excited about class orders. This is a small picture of the Light's Hope Chapel. Underneath it, it's called the Templar's Sanctum, if I'm correct. Yes, and it looks beautiful. It looks just like Paladins. It's, you know, a classical, huge hall with the Knights of the Silver Hand banner. It's great, guys. So I'm excited for class orders. Are you? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Next up on the list is artifacts. What do we know so far about artifacts? Well, here's Ashbringer. That's all we need to know. You'll be able to wield Ashbringer. So, yeah. So you'll be able to acquire a weapon in the very beginning. Let's just go over some facts before I start, you know, talking even further. So each spec gets a unique weapon. 36 weapons in total. Every specialization in the game will get a weapon. They're intended to be ultimate weapons for you, the hero. Unique quest for each specialization to reflect their flavor. For example, the Retribution Paladin returns to the Broken Shore and following heroes to retrieve Ashbringer. Protection Warriors discover Legend Rickle King. Death Knights retrieve shards of Frostmourne from base of Icecrown. So you will go on epic questlines that is based on your specific specialization. Let me take a look at it, okay? So Frost DKs, this is for you. Frost DKs will have the Icebringer and Soulreaper. You will acquire this from the shards of Frostmourne in Icecrown Citadel. You will go, and you will probably go and loot it from Arthur's dead corpse. I don't know. You will acquire those shards. You will bring it back, and you will forge your weapon. It's very incredible, and it's all about what Death Knights is all about. You know, skulls and the pikes and, you know, whatever. It looks amazing, guys, really. No other weapons drop in Legion, no legendary weapons. So it's all about these artifacts that we will get in the very beginning of this expansion. We will acquire it like on one of our first missions, then we get it throughout the whole expansion. We can be able to upgrade it and make it better, and they have different ideas about it. They can say that it starts as epic, it's right here, it starts as epic and becomes legendary all the time. It can also be legendary in the beginning, or it's their own thing, like the heirlooms. It could be their own thing named artifacts. But it feels good, you know, like in Mr. Pandaria and Warcraft, where you had this ring, you had this cape, whatever, that you can, you know, progress over time, make it better. So in the end of expansion, you had the most epic weapon of all time. So these new artifacts will not be as unique though, but it will be an epic thing. It's a wet dream come true, really, because every Retribution Paladin will go around with Ashbringer. Every enhancement shaman will go around with Doomhammer. So that's why they're giving it so much customization like this. You can customize your weapon, make it more, you know, badass, and customize it. So it will be different than the current one. So they better don't fuck up any of these weapons, because that's all we get about weapons in this expansion. So they better not fuck up our weapons. They better give us some good crap, really. You can see here's the, you know, flame Ashbringer, here's a corrupted one, a shadow one, here's a lightning, and here's level 2 of your Ashbringer. This is the normal one, as you can see. So it's really, really epic. So it also has no catch-up mechanics for your alts. But if you're rolling 2 different specs like many people do, and you want the second weapon as well, then I totally recommend you to, you know, do it. But also Blizzard have said themselves that they are doing what they can to make it easier to get on your second spec as well. So upgrading artifacts, it works just like a talent tree, a secondary talent tree for your weapon, and you will both have a weapon for PvE and PvP, okay? Artifact weapons can stay with you through Legion. You level up with them and get them early on. Artifact powers gain as you level up and do most major activities in Legion, like killing bosses. This is used to unlock weapon traits. Eventually you can unlock all traits, but you can choose what order to unlock them in. This is still being decided. Artifact weapons have a special UI. You eventually unlock all traits, but you can determine the order. Some traits are more powerful than others. Blizzard is working on a system for those players who have artifact weapons but often play more than one spec. They don't want it to be too painful. That's what I said. You can also acquire relic slots. You have relic slots you can, you know, put on your weapon. You can acquire relics throughout the content. It can be anything from bonus strength, spell power, and just DPS in general. They also give you perks and modifiers to trade on weapons. You get them. You could usually get them from, you know, quests, dungeons, and raid drops. there will be a Warforge system, but this will not apply to artifact weapons. So here you can see Ashbringer, for example. I will try to slow it down. But this is the Ashbringer, guys. You can see the Ashbringer right here. I was about to say Ashbringer. Ashbringer. Alright? And I don't know if you can see it so clearly. The quality isn't the best. But when you use Templar's Verdict or Divine Storm, Ashbringer will mimic that action after 2 seconds. So this is one of the elite traits you will get. So you can unlock it as you progress through the content, and you can decide which order you want it in. So I really like that. I really do. It looks epic. And you're going to be able to unlock all these traits. For example, the Death Knights, Arise and Serve. You have a very nice trait here that will make it so that you can use Raised Ally on yourself. Like the Warlocks have their Soul Stones. You can be able to, you know, resurrect yourself in combat, which I like very much. You can also change the design like this. These are all, you know, acquired through PvP, I guess. I mean, this is a corrupted Ashbringer, a corrupted Doomhammer, and all the other different weapons that you can acquire. I don't know from when, how, but still, it looks amazing. This is the unique PvP artifacts, for example. Not so much information has been revealed about them yet, but it looks very good. So let's just go over the weapons really quick, because I think this video has been going on for quite a while now. So this is the Maw of the Damned, and I think this will be for blood decays. You can see the blood in it, and you can upgrade it. Oh, that was the wrong picture. You can upgrade it. It looks very good. Don't you agree, guys? I think it does. And you can also upgrade it to PvP and the PvE, I guess. It looks very good. So this is the PvE version of blood decays. This is the Death Knights, and you also have a question. What about the classes that you know, transform themselves into other beings? This is the Druids, guys. This is the Druids. If they got a weapon, they can improve their feral form, and there will also be new bear models. No information about Boomkins yet, but I think it's in the works. So this is the level 1 of your, you know, artifact. This is level 2, like a spectral feral cat. It looks pretty much like the Horde mounts, just without the wings, but still. This is the Eagle Spear. And what class does that belong to? You might say, that's Druid. But no. Survival Hunters will become melee this next expansion, so they will get this spear, which I think looks mind-blowing. Looks amazing, I'd say. Really incredible, just like Hunters, really. So this is Thas Dorai, Legacy of the Windrunners. I think it's gonna be marksmanship, and I think Beastmaster will get a gun. I don't know yet, but this is what, you know, Sylvanas ran around with before she, you know, got, you know, transformed into a ugly bitch. No, she's still sexy, but this is how it looked. Ebon Chill. Wow, Frost Mages, guys. I just came. So it looks very good. Fellow Malone, Fire Mages, Staff of the Mist, Mistweaver Monks. They have these different aspects, you know, different celestials from around Pandaria. I think this looks amazing. It really does. Wow, look at that, guys. There's also a shark corrupted here. Looks amazing, really. Ashbringer. Yeah, oh, all these models. You can like customize the color. So it's totally up to you how you want your weapon to be. I really like this feature. It looks amazing. The fire one as well. Doomhammers for enhancement shamans. And demon hunters will have their war glaives. And this is for priest, I guess. Rogues. Icebringer. I have never seen these weapons before. Unholy Death Knights, I'm pretty sure. All these weapons that we haven't heard so much about yet. But that was it, guys. Sorry. Okay, guys. We're done. We're done with the video, I guess. I'm sorry I wasn't able to cover it all. I went through it quite quick, but my time is limited, and I just want to get this video out as quick as possible, because I feel like I'm behind with content for you about this new expansion. So probably later on I'm gonna make some more shit. Who knows? So that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. What do you think about the new class orders? What do you think about the new artifacts? What do you think about everyone can be able to wield Ashbringer and Doomhammer now? What is your opinion? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, guys, and I'll be very happy to hear it. I love you all. Take care, guys. Until next time. And stay tuned, really. I have a lot of great ideas coming up. So yeah, this is getting awkward. Bye.